Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys a quick video just to explain to you how to use a VPN. Now, I know this may look intimidating, but it's as simple as just clicking a button and you're good to go. As you can see right here, I'm connected to a Miami server with ExpressVPN. Now, if I go to any IP finder, it'll say that I'm also in Miami, not because I'm physically in Miami, it's just because I'm connected to the ExpressVPN Miami server. And this basically works the same way with all the other VPNs. We've got ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark, and these three are going to be the best VPNs for streaming, torrenting, and generally securing your data. So if you're looking for a good, reliable VPN, any of these will work, but I'll just talk a little bit about them to help you make a decision and teach you a couple of things about VPNs that'll help you both understand and use them more efficiently. Now, what VPN will do is route your connection through a server of your choice so that it looks like you're coming from that location. So in this case, let's say I want to connect to a German server instead of Miami. I'll just look it up right here, click on the server, and press the on button, which would connect me to that server. Now, if I go to any IP finder, then it will also say that I am now in Germany, not because I'm physically in Germany, but again, because I'm connected to the German server with ExpressVPN. Now, I personally like to use ExpressVPN because of its ease of use. As you can tell, it's incredibly simple to use. There's nothing complicated about it, unlike the slightly more complicated interfaces of NordVPN and Surfshark. Don't get me wrong though, this doesn't mean they're hard to use. It's just that ExpressVPN is that simple, and it's made to be so reliable and consistent that even advanced users will want to use ExpressVPN because of just how quick it is and how secure it is. So the way to use a VPN is, again, by just going to the locations, picking one, and turning it on. And that is basically it. And you can just repeat the process with Nord and Surfshark by either zooming on the map with NordVPN or just looking through the list with either VPN. Now with ExpressVPN, you're just going to have to go to locations, or you can click the three dots right here and it'll take you straight to the locations, and from there you can pick a location to connect to. Now, as far as the options that you'd want to understand, you just want to understand what the kill switch and split tunneling are for and what protocol to choose. Now, as far as protocols go, you can keep that on automatic if you don't want to mess with the protocol options, and for the most part, it will connect to Lightway UDP, which is the best protocol. Now with the kill switch, which is called network lock here, this one is going to stop your internet connection if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly, making sure that you're only going to be connected to the VPN while you're secured by the VPN tunnel. Otherwise, the VPN will disconnect your internet connection to prevent any rare IP leaks. Now, split tunneling is going to allow you to choose which applications you want to route through the VPN and which applications you don't want to allow to be routed through the VPN, which is a very useful feature. So as you can tell right here, I like to keep my Google Chrome and Qubit Torrent, which is my torrenting client, always using the VPN while the rest of my connection is left outside the VPN tunnel. So it's a very useful feature, and it's available with Nord and Surfshark, but unfortunately it's not available on Apple devices. So if you're on Mac, it's not going to be available on any VPN, and that's purely because Apple just does not make that possible on their devices. So now that you know what the kill switch and split tunneling are for, and I've demonstrated that with ExpressVPN, let's just test it out with NordVPN. So let's say I want to use the kill switch and split tunneling in Nord. I can go to settings right here, click on kill switch, and you can enable or disable the kill switch. You also have the option to terminate disabled internet access when a VPN connection drops unexpectedly, or when you manually disconnect from the VPN, which is a very nice option to have. You also have the app kill switch, which will disconnect selected apps rather than the entire connection as it is with the conventional kill switch. So because we now understand the kill switch, we can operate it in other VPNs like NordVPN. The same thing goes with split tunneling. You can choose whether to disable the VPN or enable it for the selected apps. You select the applications and add them, and you're good to go from there. And the same thing also applies with Surfshark, except that you have bypasser instead of the split tunneling. And it's basically the same thing. It's just called bypasser in Surfshark. And you can select specific IP addresses or websites that you would like to bypass the VPN as well. So that's not a bad feature to have, like a little bit of a bonus feature on top of your split tunneling. And once you've selected your protocol, in this case, you want to make sure you're using the NordLynx protocol with Nord and the WireGuard protocol with Surfshark. You can just zoom in on the map and connect to a server, like the French server over here. And it is basically as simple as that. So if I go to my IP finder here and refresh it, it'll say that I'm in France. And if I go to Netflix, it'll treat me as if I'm also in France because I'm connected to the French server. And it's the same thing with regards to accessing any other service, whether a streaming service or any other service not available in your local region. So that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two in this video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. And if you're interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find links to pricing discounts and full reviews in the description down below. And so comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you the next one. Have a wonderful day.